Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of the recap series. If you don't know what that is, then please let me explain. The recap series consists of me uploading a video to this channel approximately every month about the journey I go through whilst chasing my career aspirations of being a freelance videographer. I say approximately because I will work using a 2-phase cycle. The first phase of the cycle is the working phase, which I will dedicate to 4 weeks worth of work, trying to hit as many small goals as possible whilst documenting the journey on the Learning of Life channel. Then, from week 5, I will try really hard to condense as many events from weeks 1 to 4 into an approximate 10-minute YouTube video by answering the following questions, and I will use TLOL to help me answer these questions. However, the amount of time it takes me to create this video may vary, so in theory, phase 2 could very quickly turn into an additional week 6, and dare I even say it, maybe even a week 7, because who knows, maybe I'll even decide to treat myself to a bit of time off as well, like I did over the Christmas break. However, once the second phase is complete and the recap video has been uploaded, it will be time to enter phase 1 again for the cycle to repeat itself. Okay, so I hope you get the gist of what this series is all about. I'm not going to lie to you, it probably isn't going to be the most exciting thing to watch. Let's just say there's a lot of talking involved. So in all honesty, if I were you, I'd probably just click off the video now, to be honest. Yeah, seriously, just click off the video, bud. Mate, get off. Seriously though, if you're still here, then, well, I just want to say thank you. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be posting other types of content on here very soon, where I'll be taking you through the behind the scenes footage of capturing client videos. And yeah, I think they'll be a bit more exciting, where I kind of show you things and talk, as opposed to just talking, you know? So make sure you subscribe if you think this is something you might be interested in. Anyway, I think I've said most of the things that I want to say, so there's no point in wasting any more time, so let me take you back to the 17th of January. Right, okay, so it is Monday the 17th of January, it's 2022 and it's 2:20 PM. I'm going to be talking about how I'm feeling about the week and my plan for the week as well. So, how am I feeling about the week? Honestly, I just feel really just excited and just so eager to kind of get into the work. I feel like there are things that I'm going to be doing this week that I've been wanting to do for months. By the way, I've only actually got 5 things to talk about in terms of my plan for the week. So what's my initial plan for the week? I basically want to try the time boxing method and the Ivy Lee method as much as possible so that basically I can adapt it to make it more efficient as possible as time goes on. The second thing that I want to do this week is learn about TikTok and Reels and what to post and how to get the most engagement. I've been wanting to do this for ages and finally I feel like it's the right time to do it. What else am I going to be doing? I get to create my first client promo video, which will be for County Cordials. While I'm doing this, I get to document my process of creating the County Cordials promo video. I want to make a YouTube video out of it and a TikTok video out of it as well. Lastly, I get to finish the script for a video which I will soon post, but only as private, because my plan is to make it public but in years to come, because you know currently the time isn't right for it to be published, but eventually I'm hoping it will be. So yeah, there we go, that's my plan for the week and that's how I've been feeling, and let's do this. I then worked throughout the week trying to follow my plan, and then on the Saturday I kind of made like a conclusion video where I basically talk about how the week went, and here it is. Right, okay, so it's now Saturday and I'm basically just going to talk a little bit about how the week went. How am I feeling now at the end of the week? So I feel like I'm really satisfied with the week and I feel like I've definitely put a lot into it. However, I can't actually remember all like the specifics of the week, and I think this is why I'm just going to keep documenting, because it's just like a constant mental reminder that I am progressing. Like genuinely, like I've already forgotten so much from the week. I'd say particularly more from the start of the week. I can't even remember what I got up to, and I can't remember what I learned or what I struggled with either. So now I'm going to look through my second channel, The Learning of Life, where I've basically been documenting every day so that I can remind myself of these important things. So as you can see, I have posted 5 videos this week, one for every day. And in the description of each of these videos, I have sort of journaled my day in correlation to what is being said in the video, and I have also timestamped where I say these things. So for example, if I wanted to remind myself of what I learned on Monday, I basically just go down and I click on that video, and then I look at the description to find out what I learned that day. So it's just there. And then if I click on the timestamp, it will take me directly to the point in the video of where I talk about what I learned for that day. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've just gone through all of those videos and man, like, it's actually so interesting. Yeah, I think it's so helpful. So yeah, I'm now going to try and answer these next questions as best as I can. So what did I get up to in the week? So I used the Ivy Lee method to be as efficient as possible literally all week, and I also followed my plan that I'd set at the beginning of the week. Because of this, I was able to find some inspiration to help me make a promo video for both Country Cordials and Seabuck Tonic. I was then able to start filming for Seabuck Tonic, not Country Cordials like the plan at the beginning of the week said. As soon as I started filming, I soon realised that my room just was not set up correctly and that there was just stuff all over the place and that it needed to be rearranged, so that's exactly what I did. I mean, there was literally hardly any space in here. I mean, it's still not ideal, but it's definitely better than what it was. So what did I struggle with during the week? At first, I just remember I was struggling so much trying to find inspiration for these two promo videos, but I think this was probably because I was just overthinking it a little bit too much, and I was constantly looking for something that I thought was just amazing. And then when I actually started shooting the video, I kept looking for like the perfect shot, which meant that I was spending way too long on a shot that was already good enough. So yeah, I think there's quite an interesting pattern here where I just tend to overthink things, which always result in me taking a lot longer than what I need to take. So yeah, I think this is something that I'm definitely going to try and focus on improving as time goes on. So what did I learn from the week? So I learned a lot about social media strategies and repurposing content and what it means and how I can use it to my advantage. I also learned that the working days are just going so quickly. Like, it's actually ridiculous, and it's just something I've never felt from any job I've ever had in my life. I also feel like there are quite a lot of things that I need to change about my time boxing method, because I just feel like there are a lot of improvements that could be made. And I also learned that I'm such a perfectionist, like, it's ridiculous. I've always known it, but this week and documenting has just proved it so much. And I think it could be problematic if I allow it to be. If I think something that I've captured is good, then it's probably more than good enough in somebody else's eyes, because I just think I'm my own harshest critic. And yeah, so for the last question, what was the outcome of the week? I guess the main outcome of the week is that I'd managed to come up with video ideas for my first two clients, and that I'd managed to start filming my first promo for Seabuck Tonic, as well as document the process of me making the promo. So I didn't actually document week 2 because I just wanted to fully focus on capturing and editing the promo video for Seabuck Tonic. Fortunately, I was able to do this, and I'll show you an extremely short sneak peek right now. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. This should be posted early next week on Seabuck Tonic's Instagram account. I was also able to capture behind the scenes footage of how I made this promo video, which I eventually went on to edit across week 3. This will also be posted early next week, but that will be posted on this YouTube channel, as well as Instagram Reels and TikTok. And I tell you what, I'm actually really looking forward to posting it. As I said earlier in this video, I'm going to try and start posting some other types of videos to this channel, such as behind the scenes footage, as much as I can. Right, okay, so time to move on to week 3, which I did document. Well, sort of. Right, okay, so it's a Monday, and I'm gonna talk about how I'm feeling going into the week. So yeah, like, I'm feeling pretty good actually. Like, I'm confident and I'm eager just to kind of get stuck into the week. I do feel like I need to say something though, because, well, it's quite important, I think. Basically, I feel like I would be able to work with a lot more clients and create more promo videos if I wasn't thinking about creating behind the scenes footage videos as well. So what I'm trying to say is that it definitely does feel like I'm taking longer to work on each project because of the fact that I'm recording the BTS footage as well. However, I do feel that once I'm comfortable with how I structure the story of each of these BTS videos, I'll be able to create them a lot quicker. It's just taking me longer at the moment because I've been spending time trying to work out the structure of how to tell the story about how I'm making the client promo videos, if that makes sense. Once I work out this story style, I feel like it will be a lot easier just to bang out content, as I won't have to work out how to structure everything, as I can just refer back to the BTS videos that I've already made and follow the same structure that I used in those videos. So yeah, I am definitely going to continue documenting the process and recording the behind the scenes, because as I've said before, I feel like the positives outweigh the negatives, particularly long term. Okay, so what is my initial plan for the week? So what I've done is I've given myself 5 different main things that I want to focus on this week, and then those main things have been broken down into smaller tasks. But I'm not going to go through every single small task. I'm just going to explain the main points with you, because I think that's all that you need to know. But just know that each one of those main tasks have been broken down into like 5 or 6 smaller tasks. So the main tasks are to finish the project off with Seabuck Tonic, to purchase some items. Okay, I'll tell you the smaller details of this one. So I want to purchase a tripod, and I also want to purchase a new microphone. Another main task is to complete my project with Country Cordials. And then the last 2 main parts of my plan for this week are to get in contact with the clients I've got scheduled for February, and to document this week as best as I can, because obviously I didn't do it last week. So yeah, there we go. That's basically everything. And yeah, I can't wait to get stuck into the week, and I'll see you later. Okay, so for this next part, I don't really answer the questions like I'd planned to. I've learned that a plan is just basically a guide, you know? And sometimes it's just not possible to follow a plan exactly as it's laid out. Life can be confusing sometimes, you know? And sometimes life just gets in the way. But yeah, anyway, here it is. Okay, it's currently about 5:45 in the evening. Just walking the dog, and basically this documentation isn't really going to be I'm not going to be answering the questions like I usually do. I'm just going to straight up say what's on my mind. Basically, I'm just like so like burnt out. I just feel, I've been feeling like it all week, and literally all week. I don't know, it's really tough. Like, I don't really know. I don't think I've ever felt like this before. Well, the only time I felt like this was when I was at uni. But then when I was at uni, I was doing, you know, work that I didn't really want to be doing. But, you know, since I've been trying to set up my own business as a photographer, I've been doing work that I want to be doing. So, yeah, I didn't know really that it was possible to get burnt out doing things you love. But apparently you can. And yeah, like, I didn't completely rule it out that it could happen, but I didn't know like how long it would be before I got burnt out, sort of thing. Like, I didn't know if, you know, I mean, like last week, I mean, I was feeling fine, you know. It's just like everything that I've been doing today has just felt like a task. Like, things that I would normally enjoy, I haven't. And it's just been so long. I just constantly felt like I wanted to just, don't even know, just do nothing. Like, that's just how I've been feeling, like just so stressed, to the point where like I'm getting a little bit dizzy. Like when I say dizzy, like it is really minute, but just like when I'm a bit like spaced out and stuff like that. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's probably not really healthy to keep working through that. Like, and I know people do, and they keep pushing themselves, and that's how people, you know, get sick or whatever. But I think I'm going to take this weekend away, see how I feel when I get back, and if I'm not ready to start working, then I'm just not going to start. What's the point in stressing myself out? Literally, like, there's just no point. I guess that's the benefits of having my own schedule. I think if I was working for somebody, then it wouldn't be as easy to just say I'm not going to work for a few days. I think the problem I have is I haven't been able to just stick to a schedule. I mean, I'm not joking, like since the start of January, if I go back and look at how much I've actually worked, I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, really. Like, you know, I wake up in the morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever it is, and then I'm just like, throughout the day, just constantly in my room, on my own, don't really have someone to bounce ideas off of, and then I just work until about 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes I'm still working till like 1 a.m. The thing is, at the time, like, I'm enjoying it. You know, the whole of last week and the week before that, I was enjoying that. I was enjoying doing that, but it must have just like caught up with me. When this passes, because it will pass, like it always does. I know it will pass. Do I make the most of it when I'm not feeling burnt out and continue working loads of hours? Or do I take a different approach and work less hours, and maybe I could keep that up for a longer period of time? I guess it's just about working out what works best for me, I suppose. No, there's a car behind me, and I don't really know where to go. Oh, I guess I have to wait. I'm not pulling in. Bloody car right behind me. Classic. That's what we like. Bloody Cornish roads and that. Cheers, mate. Oh, mate, like at the time, like when I'm like proper burnt out, like it's so hard to describe that feeling. Really is. Because it's like the whole time while I'm feeling burnt out, I'm still confident in what I'm doing and I still believe in myself and I still believe in, you know, this whole business idea and I'm still enjoying myself, but yet I'm burnt out at the same time. It's like really, really weird. I guess I'm just gonna go now and just enjoy that. So yeah, I'm gonna go now and see you later, mate. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much how I was feeling at that point. And actually, despite feeling the way that I did, I was still able to edit most of the behind the scenes video for Seabuck Tonic, and as I said earlier, I'll be posting this at some point early next week. Thankfully, I'm not feeling like that anymore. I had a weekend away in Cardiff with my legend of a cousin and some old workmates, which I think just sorted me right out, to be honest. As I said in the video, it was just a phase, you know, and I knew that it would just soon fade out. I mean, the chances are likely that I'm probably going to feel like that again at some point, because that's just the way life is, you know, but I'm going to try my best to prevent that from happening again. Now to move on to week 4. Once again, I just didn't document this week on the Learning of Life channel. So all in all, I've been pretty poor, to be honest, this month in terms of documenting my journey. However, I'll try my best now to explain what I did. So basically, you know how I keep complaining about there not being enough room in my bedroom to film videos? Well, basically, I'll put an end to that. How, you ask? Well, it's pretty simple, really. I just got rid of my bed. Well, sort of. I found a way to put my bed frame up against the wall, so now during the day I have a lot more empty space to work with. And then at night, when I'm ready to sleep, I just literally pull the mattress down onto the floor. I'm not gonna lie, it literally took me like all week to first of all come up with this idea and then organise everything that was stuffed underneath my bed. Most of it was thrown away, but the stuff that I didn't throw away, I was able to fit into my wardrobe somewhere. But in order to do this, I also had to get rid of some clothes that I just didn't wear anymore. So yeah, basically I just had like this massive room detox, and I think going forwards this is just going to help me so much. So in terms of the working phase, that's basically a wrap. As I'm speaking this to you, it's now week 6. I've spent the last week or so travelling, which feels like the whole country, to be honest with you. And on the days when I haven't been travelling, I've been doing my best to edit this video. After doing so much travelling, I honestly just feel so much more refreshed, and I feel like I'm in work mode again, which I love. So yeah, on that note, I think that brings an end to this video. As I've said a few times now, I'm going to be posting early next week, and it's probably my favourite video that I've made so far, so yeah, if you're interested, please stay tuned in for that one. And next Monday will also be the start of a new working phase, and this time I'm really going to try and document it as best as I can, but yeah, we'll see. As time is going on, I'm just learning more about how to be efficient with editing these kind of recap videos. And so far, I've just kind of found out that it's easier for me to edit these recap videos as the weeks go on, as opposed to just editing everything at once at the end of the working phase, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Hello again. I've just watched back through the video and I've realised that I didn't actually say how much money that I earned. After all, the whole reason I started this documentation journey is to see how possible it is to earn 100k in 12 months straight off the back of finishing uni. So yeah, how much did I earn? Well, basically, I'm not going to tell you the exact figure now, but just know that I earned exactly the same amount as I did last month. And actually, if you watch my previous video, you'll be able to work this out. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll see you later.